Hello everyone, and welcome to 1 out of 1 tabletop review games. Today we're going to look at Blokus Duo. If you're looking for a good game to play for 2 players just to pass the time, this is a great option. There is a 4-player version that is the original, but this one is a great little 2-player game. All right, so you've got a bunch of pieces here. I'm going to dump these ones out so you can see them. All right, so your goal is to get as many of your pieces on the board as possible. You have a lot of different shaped ones, like this 5-piece one right here, this 5-piece one right here, or this 4-piece one, this individual little cube right here. And basically, they come in a ton of different shapes and sizes. So we're going to dump those over here on this side. It's going to be team number 1. All right, then, of course, we've got same thing, purple on team number 2. As you can see on the board right here, there are 2 dots on the board, one right here and one right here. These are your starting points, okay? So person gets to go first. We're going to say that orange gets to go first. Orange is going to kind of sift through, see what pieces they want to use. Orange is going to get rid of this awkward little one right here with a whole bunch of corners on it, okay? You have to start by putting a piece on your start point, okay? So the same thing is going to happen over here with purple. Purple's going to do this one right there. Now, here's where the rules get interesting. You can only touch one of your own pieces by the corners, like this. That is a fair move. This is an illegal move. And of course, this is an illegal move. After the first piece is put down, you have to connect pieces at the corners like that. Okay, so here's where something also gets interesting, because you can touch the other team's pieces any way that you want. You only have to worry about connecting your own at the corners. All right, so we're going to keep doing it like this. This is one that my wife and I play together pretty often. We like to take this one with us on like road trips and whatnot. Now, see what I did here is by catching right here, I have caught this corner, which makes going this direction from this piece impossible. You would have to either stretch down this way or stretch from here over, which I'm going to make this person do exactly that. See how it works? Now, this corner's blocked and this corner's blocked. See? Now, the way that you keep going, this works like golf rules. I'm just kind of throwing pieces on so that you guys can get the idea of it. But it works like golf rules. You go until one person is completely out of playing options. And we're probably going to get to that fairly quickly, because I'm not really paying a ton of attention to this, because this can be a very strategy-focused, time-consuming game if you really take the time to work at it. All right, and you see this would be a dumb move, because look at this. I put this piece down, but I can't go anywhere with it. I'm trapped. All right, so we're going to say then that purple is going to do the same thing, but is going to use up this corner space over here. All right, now let's see. Over here, this spot is not going to be too advantageous to us, but we have a perfectly shaped piece to fit right there, so we're going to put that right there. Then this one, we're going to use this awkward piece. Let's see how we can make it fit. Perfect, just like that. All right. And you can quickly see how the strategy starts to build, because you can get an inventory of all of your pieces beforehand and make the best decision based on where the board seems to be going. See, by putting this piece right here, I can now stretch into this very purple heavy zone and reduce purple's ability to make plays. So the best thing that purple can do at this point is to try to fill that gap with the biggest number of pieces possible, because like I said, it's golf rules, so you want to make sure you get rid of as many pieces as possible. All right, so now we're going to take this and we're going to put this right here, okay? All right, now, even though we're in purple's area, we're kind of blocked off. We've only got this one space here, and purple's kind of in a little bit of a problem as well, right? Except purple has these 2 handy pieces, both of which we're going to use. The first one, we're going to put right there. That's going to get purple into both this space right here and this space of 2 right here, both of which are going to allow him to play in these areas. All right? So seeing that we're pretty much stuck over here, we're going to try to snake our way down this way and use this piece right there. Perfect. And then it is purple's turn. Purple is going to place a piece right there. And now purple has access to both here and here, both places that orange is completely unable to play in. And orange is honestly running out of some moves, so orange is going to place this right here. And then purple. What you want to do, purple? What's going to be the best piece that purple has? I think purple's best move is probably going to be to play this right up in here. Based on what's left, that gives purple the chance to play up, play up over here, or maybe to snake over this way, but we'll see what happens. Orange can take a moment to block a little bit of that, so orange is going to take advantage of this space up here if they are able, and it doesn't look like they're going to be able to do too terribly much left. As you can see, this piece is too big. This is a good time to take a look around the board, see if there's anywhere you're going to be able to put it. This piece is going to be unusable to orange, so I'd advise setting that one aside. For this one, looks like this one is also going to be unusable. For the block one, yeah, there's nowhere really that we can put that one, so we're going to set that one aside. Obviously, this one is not going to be usable. This one, it looks like there could have been promise, but mistakes have been made. This piece is also unusable, leaving, sadly, only these pieces left. All right, so we're going to check around. It doesn't look like orange can do anything here. Nope. That's very sadly a very small piece that could be very useful in tight situations is also useless. Orange can only use these last two pieces. So orange is going to put one right there, at least maybe cut off a little bit. For purple, purple could still use this one. No, purple could not use this one. This one is unusable for purple. This one, however, let me see. There's a chance that purple could use this one. Let's see. Oh, that could have been usable, but it doesn't look like it is now. That one's also unusable. This one, let's see here. That one could be a good future piece. Now let's see if we have what we need. Yes, we do. Okay, so purple's going to place theirs right there. Orange really can't do much of anything. Orange is pretty stuck, except they can block that little space right there, which prevents purple from being able to play this. And that is the last move that orange is going to be able to make. So now purple pretty much has free reign of the board until they run out of pieces. Orange can place, not orange, purple can place that right there. Purple can place that right there. And let's see. These are the last remaining pieces. Do we have anything that we can do with these? It doesn't look like it. Looks like we're pretty stuck. So that is the end of the game. So what you would do then to tally up the score is count the remaining blocks. This is not important anymore. All right, so we've got 4. This is going to be 5. Here's another 5, another 5, and another 5. All right, so we've got 24 points for purple. And remember, this is golf rules, so you want the lower score. 5, 5, 5. Ooh, this will be tight. This will be a tight round. All right, so that's 15 plus 12, which is going to be 27. It means that just barely purple is the winner. So I hope you guys enjoyed taking a look at Blokus Duo. And like I said, there is the original Blokus, which is a 4-player game, makes it very interesting. But this is, this is a great game for couples to be able to strategize, pair off against each other. Highly recommended. Lots of enjoyment over the years. A lot of good memories tied to this game.